Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise and make our guests feel welcome. We have the one and only Baron Davis in the building. Baron Davis in the building.
Looking rich as hell.
Fancy ass sweater. This nigga got that shit straight from Tyler Perry. Hey, that's a good look. Wait, hold up. You got the... Nah, you doing it.
Yo, nah.
Nah, you doing it.
How tall are you, yo?
6'3".
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
But like,
don't you say you're 6'3"?
I'm 6'2". You said you were 6'3", right?
I ain't a multi-millionaire with a $1,000, $10,000 sweater on.
It's hate.
No, that's definitely
it's
not
hate.
10,000.
Acknowledgement.
It's hate.
It's acknowledgement.
Bro, we was just talking about your contract off schedule.
Tell that nigga give me some more money, right?
Oh wait, that's my favorite thing.
Tell that nigga give me some more money, right?
What did he say about his contract?
Yeah, tell that nigga give me
They
some
was
more
saying
bread.
how much money you got. You was telling me you getting into financial literacy.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, you from LA.
Appreciate that, bro.
Hey,
I
BD,
appreciate
I'm
you.
glad it took you 5 minutes. I've been hip to what his little plan is.
No,
He
we
trying
should-
to run around and be the financial education speaker dude.
I like it.
Okay.
It makes sense.
That's not. I ain't hiding that.
I see you.
I'm not hiding that.
You can't hide it from me, Playboy.
okay.
Look, now I got to pull out Playboy. Now I got to pull out Playboy. BD, how you feeling, man?
I'm good,
You look
man.
rich as a fuck.
Man, I wish I was, man. I got holes in my pocket, my shoes dirty.
Nah, you got zippers down your leg. The zipper down your leg speaks to some other shit.
It does.
That shit is giving opulence. Red socks, slippers. It's like my cool, calm. We just calm right now.
You know, I want to be on this show, man. This show is fire, though, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you,
to y'all. One of the rare shows I do watch, you know what I mean,
Thank
all the
you,
way
man.
through. But it feel like, you know, you sitting with your homeboys, y'all having real conversations, and y'all funny as fuck.
Yeah, we have a good time. I'm blessed to be able to speak with these brothers. You two, you and Ice.
Yeah, man.
You and Ice. You and Ice is me and
Goddamn.
Carlos Boozer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people think I'm him, and now he been tweeting me and shit with people
keep doing
thinking
it.
we the same person, and I just say fuck it, I'm Ice now.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, if you was over 5'8", you could have got a lot of box.
Now that y'all,
If you was over 5'8", boy, you would have got a lot of box.
But now that y'all next to each other, there's no mistaking, really.
Yeah.
There's no confusion at all. If you want me to be totally honest with you,
totally.
like in stature, everything, like
I
posture.
would say like
He
a
can
little
probably do
bit
some
of,
pull-ups.
you give a little bit of Yo Gotti too. Nobody
now
ever
that
told
you say that,
Bro, I get more Yo Gotti than I can see the Baron Davis, but the Yo Gotti, like the presence,
Nah,
you know what I mean?
that nigga, he died.
Right?
true.
Right?
Now they going
Yeah.
now.
He died his
Yeah.
shit.
That's how
I start.
He died his shit, BD.
He do
He died
look
his
Yo
shit. Shit
Gotti-ish.
had gray in it last week.
it is giving Yo Gotti.
2 weeks ago.
No Gotti. One of the Gottis. Some type of Gotti.
John Gotti, some Gotti.
All right, let me see if I can take this pod to the next level, start some trouble, and go viral out there.
Oh man.
Baron Davis. I saw one of my favorite people in the world, Gilbert Arenas, having this conversation, and he's just such a great basketball mind to me that I like to take all his questions and ask them to other people. Gilbert, salute if you're watching. Who is a better basketball player, Gilbert Arenas or Manu Ginobili?
Gilbert Arenas.
Different, man. They both really good. Different. Way different.
They do play different positions.
Way different. I don't think Manu could have done what Gilbert had done being the man in Washington. Like Gilbert's frequency for scoring, like Gilbert's points was his that was his detonator. You know what I mean? Manu on the other side, playmaker, creative, better as a 2 or 3 guy. You know what I mean? Had more of a, I would say he had more cerebral game than Gil. You know what I mean? Like Gil was just a dominant force. I don't think Manu, had he had the range, could do and lead a team the way Gil.
That's what Gilbert said.
With his potency. You know what I mean? His scoring was potent. Manu is like the thread. He make everything smooth. You know what I mean? Like you want a Manu because he can do everything and he can do everything well. You know what I mean? And so him as like a 2-3 guy the way he was in San Antonio. I don't think Gil could have fit in San Antonio. You know what I mean? The same way I don't think Manu could carry the team the way Gil did.
Here's another one I stole from him. I might be fucking it up, but still, I'll ask it again. $50 million or a championship ring?
$50 million.
Why?
I mean, you play this, it's your job. You know what I mean? Like, your goal is to win a championship. winning the championship is probably the hardest thing you can do. And then, after the championship is over, you are who you are. So if you're sorry, you're sorry. On the championship team, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a lot of dudes around here with championship rings and quote-unquote championship pedigree, but, I think in our era, it was just like, man, everybody had a chance to win. Everybody felt they had a chance to win, but, it was the top dogs, and, you try to be the ones that upset them. You know what I mean? It was like this underdog mentality for everybody else in the league. So winning a championship was like everybody wanted to attain that shit, but if you couldn't, it was like, all right, well, shit, we got as far as we could. So I take the money, you know what I mean? Because that's your job. You're supposed to get that money and then invest that money in yourself. A championship is, icing on the cake for all the hard work.
Yo, keep it a buck. When you be seeing these niggas with the rings and them niggas couldn't tie your sneakers, that shit don't make you mad?
Nope.
Cause you better than all these niggas.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't be getting mad. Like, shit, you won a championship? What do that mean?
Like, nigga,
that still mean, like
dragging your ass.
We from LA, man, so we always talking hoop. That's why Gil crazy like he is. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you weak, you weak.
The nigga,
we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Know.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck if you cheering on the bench.
See, but that's my...
Like, you make something to that. You make sense to that team, but like when it come to like real hoop and the real hoopers, like, we not fucking.
You fish food, nigga. Got you.
See, but that's the talk I want to have with Gil at some point. Like, I think the real hoopers discuss hoop like real hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like rappers.
I was just going to say, when the rappers do it. It's like rappers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in real life, I would say to Gil that the rings are important, not because of the actual ring and winning a championship, but because of the marketing dollars attached to the playoff games. So Manu Ginobili has been on however many finals runs on channel 4, 7, or whatever prime time is, where all of those announcers, Ginobili, it's just that what you get with that public perception, I think, would be just if you ask that question, Gil versus Ginobili.
If you're good enough, you know what I mean? If you Gil, if you're good enough, then you take the championship because you're the man. That means you got another $150 million. You know what I mean? You MVP candidate. You up there. If you just a regular player, role player, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
The money in our era, the money would have made more sense. You know what I mean? Because it's like your longevity. Nowadays, these kids, they make so much money. It's like it makes so much money.
The money don't matter. The money is a
matter.
different ballgame. Yo, but Gil's, and I love Gil, probably got one of them other offenses that niggas don't be, because they ain't play long enough.
Gil is different.
That nigga could get 60, bro.
But
it's not a lot of niggas in NBA history that could get 60.
Yes.
Like any given night when I walk in this gym.
Joe, he had those shoes on when he got 60.
Sure enough.
Hey, yo, dog, nobody can stop Gilbert Arenas. Nobody. I don't give a fuck. Nobody.
My last player-to-player comp question for you is you versus Steph.
Oh, yeah.
Too small.
Too small what? No, I don't mean against each other.
Steph is... obviously I'm gonna say I'm better, but I don't say that. I don't say that like braggadocious. You know what I mean? I say that also humbly because Steph, he came before me, and I don't think Steph to this day get all the credit that he should have got. Steph was the dude who called me.
Time out. You talking about Marbury or Curry?
Marbury.
Okay,
Marbury.
I'm not thinking about Curry.
Yeah, so yeah.
Look at.
Nah, I didn't know.
Stop.
Nah, what's wrong? I didn't know.
You're trying to cause trouble.
I'm not, dog. I'm thinking
trying to
I didn't know
cause
you was
trouble.
talking about, bro.
I'm talking about Stephon Marbury.
No, we love Steph. I think Steph called me and told me to come out for the draft. Steph always been like a big brother to me. You know what I mean? And so he was like one of the dogs that I was looking up to when I got into the league. And I never forget, it was like my rookie year, bro. And he was just going off. In New Jersey, he was going off, and then he got an L. He was like, "You motherfuckers can't guard me, little ass nigga. You can't. What you gonna do?" And Eldon Campbell was like, "Ooh, you gonna let him talk to you like that?" And I, I was a rookie. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, after that, every time I play against Steph, it was just like, it was personal because I felt like he punked me. You know what I mean? And like, as a rookie, you get punked all the time because you don't know your presence out there. You know what I mean? And so after that, I was like, all right, I'm on him. I'm on him.
Is Clay cooked?
No. I think dog, these dudes got a lot of minutes. They've been in finals for a long time. You know what I mean? It's just like, he's definitely not cooked. It's just it's a ebb and flow and a rhythm. And what do you have to reinforce it? You know what I mean? It's like, is Klay the 26-year-old, you know what I mean, all-star Klay Thompson that we've seen before? No, but he still got, you know what I mean, he got all that essence and capacity, but you also got to have ebb and flow. And if you watch the Warriors, they don't have the right offensive mechanism that they used to have. So as Steph, as Klay, as Draymond, you know what I mean, they start getting older, you know what I mean, they need other people to come in and get them easy shots. You feel what I'm saying? And so I think with Klay, it's just he's at that breaking point where it's like, all right, I'm going to have to change a little bit of my game, you know what I mean? But at the same time, there's a great capacity, but it's also like, we got to get this man open. You know what I mean? We got to get him open shots. We got to get him other looks, you know what I mean, outside of the looks that he's always had, or the big moments that he's always had.
So they need a Dre 2.0?
Yeah, they need a creator.
They need a facilitator over there.
They need a creator. They need somebody who's just dangerous, getting to the bucket. I also think they need somebody who is a slasher. You know what I mean? Just somebody that's always trying to dunk on somebody or always jumping over people's back. They need a hack. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
They really don't, like, outside of Draymond Green, he's the enforcer on the team. But, like, he need a little dog. If Draymond Green had a little dog on that team to groom him and the dude was just going in,
then he could have sent him to punch Jordan Poole in the face. Like, he shouldn't have been the one. And watching Jordan Poole in Washington, we clearly understand why he got punched in his face. Remember we feeling bad? Like, oh, man, that's messed up. It don't feel like that no more. Nigga face mad punchable. He was bugging over there.
New Joe Budden.